Hi, everybody. So in this video, I am going to explain math task week 6, day 2 and 3 on equivalent fractions. And yeah, there's just a bit of a more technical piece to it. So I'm just wanting to show you exactly what you need to do to complete this task. So we're going to go ahead and click on equivalent fractions and go right into, so first thing, of course, that you would do is you would watch this video, but since you're here, obviously you've done that. So the next thing you're going to do is just go ahead and click on your Google Slides. And the first couple questions are ones you've seen before, so I'm not going to explain those. They're just a different variation of the same idea from the day before. So we're going to go right to slide 3. And in slide 3 here, it says create multiple images that represent the fraction, and for this slide, 1/2. So in order to create those images, what you're going to do is you're going to click on this link that the big orange arrow is pointing to. So you're going to go ahead and click on that link. You're going to go into this window will open up for you. And you're going to start, now we're going to use circles. You can use the rectangles, but just because of space for this task and how the slide is set up, the circles might be easier. But you could use rectangles, and if you want to try that, go ahead. You just have to fit it into the gray square that's on the slide. All right, so because I'm creating a fraction of 1/2, I am going to 1/2 is 1 of 2, so I'm going to split it into 2 parts. And then I go ahead and can color it in whatever color I want to color it. Okay, then you're going to create, so you have to create three images that equal 1/2. So I know I can also create an image of 1/2 with 4. So I'm going to go ahead and split that into 4, press OK, and I'm going to move this dude. Now, in order for the slide to work, you're going to have to place it right beside the previous one. And once again, you're going to color the 1/2 in. Okay, and then you create a third slide or a third circle, and you can pick anything. I'm going to pick 10. I could have picked 6. I could have picked 8. Anything that you know that you could create a half with. Now, let's say, for example, I picked 5. Okay, so, and I go, okay, I'm going to try 5. And I go here and I say, I don't think I can create a half with 5. So just highlight that circle and go ahead and trash it. So just throw it in the trash if you find you create one that doesn't work. But I'm going to do a 10. And then I'm going to take that circle once again and move it over beside these other ones. And then I'm going to color in 2, 3, 4, 5 of them to create a half. Okay, so now I've created my 3 circles that I needed to create. So what you're going to do now is you're going to, whoops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. You're going to right click. Okay, and if you notice, when that happens, you see the choice copy image. So you're going to go ahead and copy your image, the images that you created, and make sure they're all grouped together like that is. And you're going to go back to your slides, okay, and you're going to paste them. Now, they're going to be tiny, so what we're going to do, we have a couple choices. We can either go ahead and make them bigger, and then just, it doesn't really matter. You can just then move them into that image space. Now, if that's bothering you and you would like them to be There's a couple things you can do. If you would like the rectangle to be smaller, doesn't matter though, you can just leave it like that if you want, or we can go ahead and there's called a crop image. So then you can make this guy smaller, and I'm going to give it a white background. So it, can I give it a white background? I don't know if I can. Maybe not. Okay, and then I'm going to just move that. Oh, it didn't work. 1 second. Okay, you've got to, sorry, I've got to click on, why didn't that crop? Oh yeah, there it is. So you're going to click on the outside of the slide and it'll get rid of all that extra stuff. And then just slip your image in there and then go, your first fraction, right, is 1/2. Your second fraction that you did was 2 pieces of the 4. And then your third fraction is 5 pieces of 10. Okay, and you're gonna have to resize that text box a little bit. Okay, so that would be the task, and then you'd move on to your next one. Okay, so and then the next slide is now you're doing the same thing but with quarter images. Okay, so yeah, if you have any questions, save them for your Google Meet. But hopefully that made sense on what you're supposed to do there. And once again, you can go back and replay this if you weren't quite sure how to do it. And then the very last slide so don't forget to do this last slide, which is write equivalent fractions now for 2/5. And I'm not requiring an image. So see if you can figure out what the patterning is within the numbers. So you can go back, look at the other questions, go, how did those change and still remain equivalent? What was happening with the numbers? Okay, but if you're really stuck, you can always go back into into these slides here, and you can actually just rebuild. You can just build the circles. So build 2/5 and then create multiple images of those that are an equivalent, that cover an equivalent area. Okay, so keep your questions as I said, but that's all for now. All right, talk to you later.